Hello students. So today we're going to see a topic, food habit of animals. So last class we discussed about source of food. So today food is the basic requirement of life and its sources. We discussed this in the previous class itself. So the source of food is from animal and plant. From the plants, the root, leaves, stem, fruit, seed, flowers. So we consume this as a food. An animal, milk, meat, fish, poultry, eggs are the product which is obtained from the animal. Now we are going to study in brief what will be the food habits of animals. Like here they given herbivore, omnivore and carnivore. We are going to discuss in brief. Some examples of edible plant parts are root like beetroot, carrot, radish, turnip, ginger are the example. In stem, broccoli, bamboo, sugarcane, potato. Leaves, spinach, lettuce are the example. Fruits, apple, pear, tomato, grape, cherries, oranges. Edible flower, broccoli heads and cauliflower heads. Seeds, sunflower seeds. So these are the examples of edible plant parts. So here we are going to discuss some of the definitions like nectar. So the juicy sweet liquid secreted by within the flower which is sucked by bees and is made into honey by them. Sprouting, we studied in last class. I just given an activity to do. The process by which seed shoot out small white structure as way of growth is called sprouting. Cellulose. So it is a substance that is found in the cell wall of a number of plants. So it is an indigestible fiber and is found in grass. Enzymes. It is defined as a chemical substance that helps in bringing about changes to certain other substance without undergoing any changes themselves. So these are the important definition in this chapter. Let us discuss about food habits of animal. Animal have to eat their food in order to get energy to live. Different animals eat different types of food. An animal mouth, teeth and even body structure all help it to eat a certain type of food. You can often figure out what type of food an animal eats by looking at its body and mouth. What is feeding? Feeding is the process by which an animal obtains its food. The method used and how the food is assimilated in the body after ingesting, the digestive process and the process of elimination, all extremely important processes that determine evolution of living organisms. In fact, it's so important, it determines a living organism presence and role in the food chain and also in the ecology of the planet. Feeding habits of different animals. So let us discuss some of the feeding habits. So animals like squirrel, rabbit and rat feeds on odd grains and nuts. So they bite these odd nuts with very sharp front cutting teeth. So this is called gnawing. Animals like snakes do not have chewing teeth. They do not have chew the food. Instead they swallow the food whole. Animals like frog have a long sticky tongue to catch its prey. When a frog spots on insect and it sticks out its tongue and catches its prey, then it rolls back its tongue back to its mouth. So these are all the feeding habit of different animals. Insects like bees and butterfly have a long tube to suck nectar from plants. Animals like cow and buffalo have a special way of eating the food. They first swallow the food whole and fill their stomach. Later, they bring it back into the mouth and keep chewing it off us. So this is known as chewing the cud. Dogs and cats use the tongue to lap up the food. Okay. Why? So because they will drink a milk. There are some animals like giraffe that use a long neck and elephants that uses its trunk to take in food. So these are the mechanism of feeding food habits. Just as human do it, animal also get their energy from plants and other animals. Different species in the animal kingdom have different food habits. So according to the food habits, animals are classified into three types: herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. Herbivore eating only plants or their parts. Carnivore, eating only insect, fish, other animal and their eggs. Omnivore, eating both plants and meat. So here the term herbi refers to plants, carni refers to flesh and omni refers to both, where it can eat both the plant and animal as a food. So these are the example. Here I given like a Venn diagram, okay, which you will study in a max. Here I just given, you just consider this will be the A and this will be the B. Okay, so herbivore and carnivore, in center there will be the intersect angle. There I just given the omnivore animals. So herbivores, the animal only eat plants, carnivore animal only eat animals, where omnivore eats both plants and animals. Now we studied these are the terms in brief. Herbivores are animals that eat only plants and plant material. So these are usually smaller than carnivore. Herbivores may eat plant, berries, roots or even tree bark. They usually need to eat often during the day in order to have enough energy. Herbivores have teeth that are rather flat. They need to chew a lot in order to break down plant material into very small pieces. Having flat teeth help herbivores to chew easier. So here these are some of the examples of herbivores. Here you can see cow, rabbit, caterpillar, goat, elephant, deer, grasshopper, zebra. Next we move on to carnivore. Carnivore are animals that eat only meat. So these animals are usually fairly large and they have to eat other animals in order to obtain energy. Some carnivore eat insects and bugs. Some eat small insects such as rat or fish, while other carnivore eat big animals such as wolf or even buffalo. So carnivore have only sharp teeth in their mouth. They need sharp teeth in order to tear apart meats. They usually don't chew the food. They just swallow it in the size of the piece that they tear off. Okay. So here some of the example of carnivores are wolf, lion, shark, frog, snake, tiger, crocodile. Next we move on to omnivore. Omni, the term refers to both. So these are the animals that can eat both plant materials and meat. So the best example is Homo sapiens, that is human being, us. So they can eat their food more easily than other animal because they can eat more type of food than either herbivore or carnivore. Omnivore have sharp teeth like carnivore, but they also have flat teeth like herbivore. Usually the carnivore teeth are in the front of the mouth, which allows omnivore to bite into a piece of meat. The flatter teeth are usually behind the sharp teeth, which allows them to chew all the foods. Okay, so our teeth, when you take human being as example, the teeth modification will be like what? There will be the both herbivores and carnivores teeth which we have like sharp teeth and flat teeth. So the best example of omnivores are monkey, pig, bear, human beings. Scavengers. So animals like vulture and jackals that eat dead and leftover animals generally preyed on by carnivores. Okay, if some of the carnivores eat the food and they left it out, so that food get dead, like dead and decay, right? So these are the animal which feeds on the dead and decay organisms are called scavenger. The best example will be eagle and vulture. What is food chain? A food chain is a linear sequence or order of living thing which are dependent on other for food. In this order, one living thing depends on other for its food. All food chains begin with a green plant, that is producer or a plant organism, which uses available atmospheric condition to manufacture its own food. Except the first organism, every other organism is a consumer. So we called plant as the producer because it consumed the food from the what? Self-production. But other organisms, so after the producer, what happened? They are termed as consumer. The consumer are of three types: primary, secondary and tertiary. So here you can see the grass which we fed by frog. The frog can swallowed by snake. and the eagle have a breakfast or a lunch or has a snake or any other similar ones. Here the grass will be the producer, frog will be the primary consumer, snake will be the secondary consumer, and eagle will be the third consumer. Thank you.